Hello, Destiny.
How are you?
I'm going live, so going live. Hold on.
Amen.
Done. All right.
All righty. Amen.
Mhm.
So it shows that it's streaming, so that's good. Yay.
Okay. Hey, yeah.
Hallelujah. So how are things, Julie?
Yes, good. I've had a real busy day today, but I'm really getting into the resonance
Yeah.
programs. So,
Amen.
I'm doing a few back to back. I just trialing it to see how it goes.
Yeah,
and
how it
not
affects you.
well. As I say, that one night I was as high as a kite. I couldn't sleep. I did too many, but yeah, I'm particularly liking the ones with amino acids, which is under that new title, and I'm particularly liking the Schussler salts.
Yep.
I'm feeling some benefit, which is good.
Amen. That's awesome. Yeah, we had an update today that was very good. That kind of went over a little bit more on the programs.
Hi,
The
Julie.
one.
I'm sorry. Hi, Julie.
Hi there, Pastor Benedict.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice to see you.
Nice
Good
to
to
see
see
you
you.
too.
Yeah.
Yes,
She's
yes.
back. Yay.
Yeah. Welcome
Thank
back.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We really did miss you, Mama. It was kind of weird not having you around and seeing your face, and having you help in what we do here. And because, you're the one that kind of got this group started, and it was really exciting to be able to just pray for you and to remember, even some of the things that we talked about were like, well, Mama O said this one time. So it's kind of
I
fun to
appreciate
remember
you.
that.
I appreciate you, all of you, and I'm glad that so that's the whole thing. Is when a child is born, so born to the community. It's no longer under inside the mother's womb, so anybody can carry this child. So that's what it is. So it's already born. So anybody is that for anyone to carry it on, and that's my desire. I don't want to start anything that it will be dependent on me. I don't like anything dependent on me, because that's mean it's me. But it's when anyone and all around can be able to carry it forward, that's wonderful.
Amen. Thank you for that opportunity to entrust us to do that. And you know what, Julie has been very consistent with being here with us, and actually last week, I don't know if you had a chance to watch any of the replays. I recorded them on Zoom, but like I said, I couldn't. Maybe hopefully you can get it on YouTube later. But she helped share a little bit about her experience with grounding, and thank you so much for that video that you shared, Julie. That was, I know, Mama, you got a chance to watch that. That was really interesting. It definitely gave a lot more detail about the importance of it. So.
Absolutely, and it's a short video, which is good. But I'm going to watch it again. I have seen it, but it's refreshing me, and I was so happy to be able to share with you all, and it feels like I've been on forever now.
Yeah,
it doesn't feel like I'm a newcomer anymore,
No, you no longer come before you're gonna be leading it. You're gonna be hosting it. You're gonna be hosting it like. Yes. Oh,
like,
yes.
I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, I have to say that was a learning curve for me to do that. I've never done anything, even sharing like that on a Zoom. I mean, I'm in hubs, different prayer hubs, ascension hubs, but to actually share something in that sort of framework was a new thing for me.
Wow, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. We appreciate you doing that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well,
I just had a bee fly in my house. I'm like, shoo, I don't want you in here. We have some wisteria that just started blooming outside, and like the bees are just swarming it like this. So one came in my house. I'm like, okay,
lovely.
Go back out.
How pretty upon us in UK, it's turned to winter again.
Oh, that's right, because the opposite.
I mean, it's been so cold. We've had hail, and there's like on the weather app, it's showing a snowflake in the early hours in the morning. And yet a few days ago, we had a heat wave, unusually hot.
Oh my goodness.
You have had this cold wind. So if you're not in the sun, it's cold, but it's unusually cold for me.
That's strange. That's strange.
Wow.
I wanted, if you don't mind, to share my little. We talked last week about sharing the grounding experience, and I know I shared with you guys last week that I'm one, and I know it's really strange to say this, but I'm one that does not like to be barefoot at all. It's a weird thing. It's I don't know what happened, or like my whole life it's been like that. But I forced myself out of my comfort zone and I went into the yard, and they had just done some digging in the yard. So there's like fresh dirt, you know?
Yeah.
So I ended up like climbing some rocks with my bare feet. That didn't feel so good. But when I got into the dirt, I stood there and I looked around, and I haven't done this. I mean, last time I'd done this was at the beach or something. And I thought to myself, there's something about this. Okay, I get it. You do definitely feel grounded. I walked around a little bit, was looking around, and I did feel, should I say, more in tune with nature when I did it. I felt at peace when I did it. And I felt like there was something that I was receiving that was good. And then also at the same time, I was running like a couple of programs on Healy. So I don't know all the benefits of all of it, but I can tell you that I don't think I've done anything like that at all, except when I've gone to visit to the beach. And so I just wanted to say that I appreciate your sharing, you know, about the grounding. And I know that Healy's talked about it, but I've never actually done it myself. And so the opportunity to do it and understanding the benefits of what it's done, it makes me want to continue to do it. And then also, you know, the link that you shared with the grounding mat, I'll have to, and Mom O bought one, I guess, right, Mama?
Yes, I just went ahead. I have heard about grounding, and actually I started practicing it once in a while in my just around where the grass are. And I have a certain place where we water, and grandbabies play there. So I started doing that before I went to Nigeria. But but it was just someone talked. There was no access in terms of actually purchasing anything. So when I watched, and it was a different guy. When I watched what she sent to them, like, you know what, I gotta get it, because one of my stuff is I grew up, I didn't wear shoes when I was growing up, so I didn't wear shoes. Even I ran without wearing shoes. Did a lot of stuff. But since I've been in America, that's just the way where life is. You wear shoes when you're going outside. You put your. Mine is that immediately I get in the house, I take it off. But because I'm already in the house, I don't get that grounded. So and then you're walking in the house, and it's like the cement or whatnot. It's not really grounded because it's already tough. So.
Yeah.
So this one's gonna help me. I think the mat or something like that. I don't know if it's a mat that's coming. All I saw was like okay, I'm getting, because I was trying to do. I was doing it before I left. It was like a 10 minutes. Somebody had sent it on one of the what they call it, the Telegram group. Yeah, Telegram.
I think Julie sent it.
Was it Julie that sent it? It was like it was sent it. They sent it like 3 months ago, though.
Yeah, she shared it once before, and I don't think very many people knew what it was. And then
but did you share with it? But it was in it was in the what do you call it? The WhatsApp, the general update. That's the one I saw that one clip.
No.
Yeah, it was on the general one. So, and that's how they show something and then it disappears. So it wasn't really.
Yeah.
I was so grateful. I was so grateful to see this morning. I just saw it after they did the update, and I sat down and I saw it. Yeah.
Shall I tell you something? The reason I mean, obviously you needed to see that, but one of the reasons I sent it was that a lot of the grounding, I looked online and they all seem to be UK or only post around UK or maybe Europe. And I Googled what's available in your country.
Oh.
And so that's what flagged up. But have you heard of, what was that? David Van Gouveren? Because that's the link I sent last week. And I can't find, he's passed on now. I cannot find the device he created. I can't seem to find it, So, but they're probably all the same. I don't know. They're probably
similar.
Well, I will let you know. This one says coming in 3 days. So
Ooh.
So when he comes, and I start doing I will
Yeah.
experience it, then I'll at least be able to share. But also I'm also encouraging myself to go. I think I don't know, I became so sensitive to being out and stepping out, because I think that something's gonna bite me or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what when. But before it wasn't like that. I always walk out barefoot. So I'm gonna be conscious of doing that, and then see
Yeah.
what the device is gonna do as well.
That's
Hi, Yvette.
really.
Hi, Yvette.
Hi, Yvette.
You on mute. You on mute.
Oh, she got a new camera.
Sorry, yes. Sorry to be late. Thank you.
She got a new phone, Mama, so she doesn't look fuzzy anymore. We can see her.
Oh my
Oh,
God! Look
yeah.
at the
Yeah.
beauty. Look at what you've been missing. Look at the beauty.
Wow.
Thank you.
Oh wow! Wonderful, wonderful. So we're waiting for you. We're waiting for you, Destiny.
Oh, you're waiting for me? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, do you want me to do the Healy disclaimer real quick?
Sure.
Okay. Do you mind if I share my screen?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, let me, how do I do that? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, it's disabled, it says, for screen sharing.
Oh, okay. Okay. So okay, because I set it. Okay, set it up. Let me see. Participant. So it's participant. So Destiny. More co-host. I just didn't make you a co-host. You want to make a co-host? Yes.
Okay,
So
awesome. Praise
Mhm.
God. Thank you. All right, I'm going to click on this one. Everybody's familiar with this one already, but I'm going to go ahead and use it anyway because the disclaimer is in here. So let me see if it'll let me play it. It's supposed to. There it goes. Okay, so Healy is a microcurrent medical device that has been cleared by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration only for local relief of acute chronic and arthritis pain and muscle soreness due to overexertion. Healy also has a non-medical applications that uses individualized microcurrent frequencies to harmonize your bioenergetic field. Always use your Healy in accordance with the instructions for use. And then I normally share with everybody that as far as there's some people that have expressed that they're interested in the business side. So anytime that we share anything on here, just as a reiterating thing to say that we share this so that way it protects us and the company from any false claims, even though we may be learning new things about Healy, but it will just protect us. So that's something that I wanted to share that we share each time. I'm actually going to kind of skip through this because I think all four of us here are ones that are already familiar with these. So we already know about Tesla, Einstein, we are light beings. We talked about the last few weeks, we've been kind of reiterating about the bioenergetic field and the benefits of what that does. We've talked a little bit about how Albert Einstein had mentioned in one of his quotes that he believed that energy medicine would be made available in the future, and that would be the future of medicine. And we're seeing that, coming to manifestation as of today with this product and with this technology. And it's really, really awesome to see that come to pass right now. So it's such an awesome thing. And so one of the things that is good for us to know when we're sharing this with people is to be able, sometimes we're trying to come up with, quick ways to explain what it does and how it works. And sometimes people are wanting more details about that. And some people are just like, okay, I want to see that it works and that's all they need. But some people want more details. So with that being said, explaining to people that there's a quantum sensor within the Healy that allows the science of quantum physics for this to be able to work. It measures and analyzes the individual energetic imbalances of our physical and mental and emotional levels, and then it delivers back to us the customized specific frequencies to help realign our bodies and bring it back into wholeness. So this is obviously quite a mouthful that we have here, but I mean, this is technically what it does on the technical side. And then we've talked a little bit about in the past about what the cells do, what the healthy blood cells look like, and what these unhealthy look like. And by using the Healy on a regular basis, it allows our cells to function properly. So that's kind of showing the difference, and then specific of what happens during that time. As far as updates go, which is beneficial for everybody and anyone who will have an opportunity to watch this in the future, is that they have made quite a few changes with the programming of Healy. However, it's all good changes. It's beneficial for anybody who wants to be involved in the business side of it, as well as just making new programs available for people. We are experiencing right now all the new programs that have been released for us to be able to use those who have a residence. We are so blessed that we've been able to be grandfathered into that new system, so that way we'd be able to have the benefits of these programs. So one of the things that they were talking about today on one of the updates is that, and I'm sure you've seen in your residence, that the animal module actually was given as a gift in the residence. Now, what they were saying today, though, is that it's still important to buy, if you have a pet, to purchase the little package that has the individualized, it's called, I took some notes here today, that there is this, he called it like a sponge material that you put onto your pet, and it has a very long cord that connects to your Healy, and it allows your pet to be able to receive the frequencies for its body. So yeah, special long electrodes with a sponge, and then it allows the microcurrent to be able to go into your pet. And Dr. Steve was saying today that he was using it on his dog because he noticed that there were some problems going on with his dog. And I'm trying to remember what the specifics were, but he said he definitely could tell that his pet was responding positively to it. So that's really good. So I'm so grateful that this is made available. Now, he did say, though, that on the Pink Dot app, it's very similar, like, when we use our resonance and how it gets within our bioenergetic field, that there's definitely a positive to that. But he said there also is still being able to use your Pink Dot app on certain applications, having a direct microcurrent for the specific thing that it is that you're or whatever it's analyzing, that is still something that you want to do, depending on what it's analyzing. So as far as that goes, okay, we talked a little bit about the grounding, so I'm not going to go into that. At this time, I'm going to go ahead and just share a little bit about what some of the programs are. They had a digital nutritional mixture that was added onto the resonance. So there's also, and what that also helps include as far as what it functions to do is it helps with your cardio, your brain. It has lung frequencies for your organs system. So he was saying that that's something that was also included. We noticed that the amino acids is not individually on there like it was before. It is actually been incorporated with about 70 other frequencies that include the amino acids, minerals, organic supports, vitamins, and that's all under, and a couple others, and that's all under the vital substances. For those of you who don't know that, it is included in there. He also said that because of the amount more that they've added to it, you'll notice that when you're doing your analyzation, that it'll take probably a little bit longer for it to analyze than usual. And then in that as well, it is very important to tell your friends or your family or whoever has this. Remember when I shared with you guys how to go back into your cloud settings under your resonance, so you can, some people haven't gotten the update, and it's because they have to go and synchronize their resonance app in order for them to receive all of those again. And then you go through that, and I'll resend it on Telegram, all the steps, because it was shared, all the specific steps on what to do, just in case you need to reset it. So you can receive all of these. So another added one was the re-energetic system, which maintains, this one was really, really cool because this one wasn't available before. this one helps maintain your stem cells and your organs. It helps harmonize your I mean, there's some people that go to different countries like Europe and well, you're already there in Europe, but to go get the stem cell technology treatment. So they were able to find the frequencies for the stem cell technology and then be able to upload it into our resonance, which is super awesome. That one I've been able to, use different products with stem cell technology, more on the skincare line. But to be able to have this is like a really big deal. And so I think would be really awesome is maybe if we all did, or well, I don't know, it's totally up to Mama what you think would be best, but to understand the benefits of what that would do, I want to do a little research and share about that because, I mean, to work on a cellular level like that is a really big deal. So that was added as well. Some people have the Healy Watch programs and some people don't. You may have seen that on the resonance. The watch programs has like 12 paired meridians with them to correspond with the time of day, which is really, really cool. And he was explaining the difference between what, like, say if you were to go get like one of those Fitbit watches or some of those other ones in comparison to the Healy watch, was that that this has the ability to distribute the frequencies in a timed manner. It not only is it able to know what your body needs, but in at what time of day, as opposed to just you need this, and then give it to yourself whenever kind of thing. It's able to determine how frequently, like on a regular basis, not just your heart rate, but your blood intake and all of this. It has all of those things in it, but what separates it from the others is the time frame and distributing it within that time frame for according to what your body needs. So that was really, really awesome, I thought. So you'll see those on your resonance. Obviously, if we don't have the watch, it won't benefit us. So at some point when we do get the watch, that would be really cool. So nutrition.
But the stem cell, can I ask, the stem cell, I know they mentioned what program title? Did you remember what program title they
yes,
have the stem cell?
It's the bio-re-energetic, I think is what it is. Let me look it up again.
Is what?
Bio-re-energetic.
Oh,
program.
okay.
Yeah.
Not the revitalization one? No, bio-revitalization.
It's the bioenergetic revitalization.
Oh, okay, yes. Okay.
That's the stem cell one.
Yes. Okay.
And then nutritional programs, the Edison nutritional programs that corresponds with your body. Let's see. Oh yeah, there is. Oh, okay. So he was saying that before on the resonance, they talked about, or that the pain psyche. You remember how you always saw the pain psyche?
Yes.
He was saying that now it's called the stimulation program, or in addition to, there's also a stimulation program that you can scan. You know how we were talking about before that we would click on just all programs and it tells you what your body needs, which is still good to do. But he's saying as far as pain and psyche goes, if you run the stimulation program for your pain and psyche, then it'll give you specifically what program to run. Like, for example, on the gold cycle, it'll say run pure or run release or whatever. So they updated it to where it's actually going to be able to tell you exactly what program your body needs at that moment. So that's the stimulation program. Then that way, when you open the Pink Dot app, you'll know what you need to run. The other one that I thought was really awesome that he talked about was the homeopathic physics program.
Okay.
Yeah.
Homeopathy.
He said that one has over 350 sub-programs within it. And it's to help us in the responsibility of our health and life. It helps to understand the history of our family history, like maybe things that might have happened that we need to deal with. So it kind of reminds me of the one that we do when we're doing ARA, only this one's not under ARA though. This one's, it's under this one, but it goes to more, I think it has to do with, or from what he was saying, the doctor that was involved with it, I can't remember the lady's name. I was just trying to, but get all this together in one little thing, is a creative homeopathic is a physicist or whatever. I'm sorry. But anyways.
Oh, it's okay because it's recorded. So we can,
Okay.
I mean, this is for the today, huh? And those of, yeah.
I'm just trying to give, like a breakdown.
Okay.
There's so much information.
Okay,
and,
good.
Yeah. So, and I'm sure, more of it will unravel and as we're trying to understand it. But it just was so exciting. I'm like, it's kind of like when you just get a flood of information. You're like, whoa. And you're just like, okay, I'm trying to dissect that. But what this is supposed to do is supposed to also help harmonize and balance those areas. So that it was another one that was new that was put in there. So yeah, that was under the creative homeopathic psyche programs. So I think the only one that he didn't mention that is what we were talking about earlier, Julie, was that nut, the DigiNut something program. Yeah. That was, and I kept asking in the questions, I'm like, what about this program? What about this program? And they didn't get to it. So I still have yet to know what that is. And if I find out, I'll definitely share. But it could like, we're guessing. It could be, we know that there's certain oils and minerals and things that come from like walnuts and things like that.
Yeah.
This is just my guess, and it could be yours. That there's certain benefits nutritionally that is good for our bodies. So I'm wondering if they were able to figure out the frequencies of what that is and the program is that. Or we could be completely off. I have no idea. But that was another thing that threw on there that I thought was I would have liked to know more about. But as I learn more, I'll share. So those are just kind of like a broad spectrum of the new programs that were put in there. And you'll probably notice a few more. I still haven't even got to go through all of them as of yet. But so it's just a little more descriptives on there. We also are in a time right now where they're doing a new promotion. They talked a little bit about the new promotion today called the Power Play promotion of May. And what they're talking about is that you have to bring on 3 new members that get a holistic plus or higher in order for you to basically benefit from that. So I saved it on my phone, so I can't share it in this screen mode. And actually, I'm sorry, I'm going to go ahead and exit out of this because I forgot that people can't see each other when I'm in that mode. I totally apologize. So this whole time I can see you guys and you couldn't see me. I apologize. And so, yes, so I can't share it on here because I saved it on my phone. But basically, it's the fast start bonus for those who are interested, like new people. The fast start is still in play even with this new promotion. So they have the opportunity to do both. So that's really good. So it's you, and then you sign up 3 members with a Healy Health Plus for free is what it says on here. When those 3 new members bring in 3 new members of their own with the Healy Holistic Health Plus or higher, they receive a free Healy Holistic Health Plus, and you receive 1,500 in euro. So I'm not sure what that. Do you know the conversion?
I think it's like 1,700. I think, yeah. roughly.
Yeah.
Maybe. Julie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that about 1,700 or something?
Are you talking of euros or pounds?
Yeah, I think euro. They say it's euro is 1,500 euro, but I think in dollar is like 17.
No, I had to do it all online when I was calculating.
I had to do that too, the conversion rate, because I'm like, I don't know how much it is.
Because we don't. Only in Ireland, Southern Ireland, I think they use euros. Some places use euros in UK, but I'm not really a fay with it. So
yeah, you're more with pounds. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So this is going to go on till the end of May. And then another thing that they had mentioned is you're not. So the power play is it's you do the 3, and then you help do the 3. Okay. And then they said that there's no limit on that. So say you wanted to do it again. So you could do a power play, which was the 3 and the 3, and you get your holistic, and then you can do it again. And there's no limit in May how many times you can do it. You can just keep doing it. So that was what was really, really cool to learn about today. So I can't share the visuals with you, but what I can do is I could share them in the group. So I'll go ahead and share them in the group so that way people know what what it looks like.
And another encouragement is because they leave the recording, they record it every week, and then they over record the next week and the next Wednesday. So we have until next week Wednesday to really go and take a look at what Destiny is talking about. For those of us who did not get opportunity to look at the update today, it was really incredible. I got piece and pieces. That's why I'm listening to her. But also go back to the US update and listen and then get your note, then at least be able to share together. Or if something else you got that we will not talk about today, then you can at least put it up there for some of us to be able to catch. But it is really, really a good it's a good starting point for those that are starting new, for those of us starting new, to be able to know that if we're able to get 3 people who register, and it's 3 people who purchase. Because before, at the very beginning, we thought if we register people, let's say we register 3 people as a member, that we get something, but we don't, unless those 3 persons purchase something. That's when we're able to get, if they purchase anything like holistic health, we're going to get holistic health, So then, of course, if we do that, use that power play as they have it, you can do it many times. And then you end up getting that 1,500, which again in pounds. Then we can always calculate it in our own dollars. So, but
Amen.
it is really good. They're doing a really good sale. I mean, it's not sale. It's not sale. It's just promotion. So not sale. So
yes.
Yeah.
So those are the updates that I thought were the most important to share. And the reason why I was saying it so fast is because the last few Wednesdays that we've had, we talk, and then it gets over time, and I wanted to just blah. I wanted to share.
You did
so
good.
that way
That's
we would
very
have
good.
time to talk about other stuff. So
Yes,
Yeah.
that is very good. It's really well needed.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you.
Destin. Can I ask a question in relation to the Healy watch?
yeah. Well, if I know it, definitely.
Yeah. What I'm not sure is, yes, it looks like they've given us the program for free. Well, I'm hoping then that they won't be charging a subscription for that, will they?
Well, no, they added it into here. So I think from what my understanding is of it is you obviously have to purchase the watch in order for it to benefit you. But yeah, they added a lot of the subscriptions that were available before into the resonance. So that's, so which is really a great deal. But I think they have a lot more on the horizon, considering that they have that professional one that's going to be coming out soon. That's supposed to be all inclusive. But at the same time, because we already had the resonances, they went ahead and they grandfathered us in because we got in there when we did. So that I think is why
that is absolutely amazing. And so then that brings me on to another question then, because I understand there was some people had on resonance, which I didn't have, this where it would tell you what is it vitamins or what things you needed to buy or something. I don't know what it was, but I didn't have that.
What he was saying earlier, and what I was letting Mama O know earlier that I didn't realize I did, was at some point they were going through some glitchy stuff, with resonance, like they tend to do every now and then when they're updating. But is that I didn't update mine for 3 months, so I've been running all my old programs that we've had. Well, somewhere in the updates, they had removed some of the vitamins and the minerals that we used to get with the amino acids. I don't know when they did it, what update it was, but people were complaining about it apparently. So they actually gave those back, like the vitamin Ds and some of the other amino acids and some of the minerals with extra other ones as well. And that was all added back into the, where did I say it was? Of the vital substances. So you'll find all of that into there. On some of them, I've noticed that there's like a number that's next to that. So that's, I think, the amount of frequencies that are available under that program. So, so that was really cool because then it's able to actually read on whether or not what your body's deficient in or not. And then
Yeah.
as before, you know, we didn't realize that that wasn't even made available, you know, until now. So that's really cool. So it's under vital substances, all of those.
Wow.
I think there's over 70 just in there alone.
So it would seem that there's no subscriptions at the moment then.
I think
Am
they're
I
in the
right?
middle. I think, yeah, because, and there was also an update with the Healy Analyze app that they said that the only way you're gonna be able to get the update on that is also by doing the, go through that process of the synchronization. And I haven't actually opened it since I resynced it. So I know that there were some changes there as well. Trying to remember what they were. He briefly touched on it. He didn't really go into it that much. We all know, I mean, I think for those who do have it, that pretty much every day it asks you, how are you feeling? And most of the time I can answer, not because I don't want to, it's just I'm like, oh, it's not a good time for you to ask me right now. So,
yeah.
Wow.
anyway.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you,
Ask her
Jessica.
to. Sometimes she does ask, "Why is it?" You know, like in the morning, then in the evening. How you doing today? I'm like,
Yeah,
Doesn't
and I'm
ask
just like,
me.
where's the button that says it's not a good time? Answer later.
I'll see you
Why-
later.
Why doesn't it ask me? I've not had that.
Oh well, you're gonna start. You're gonna start. Do you?
Yeah,
You have the resonance though.
Yeah.
do you have
I
the
do.
Healy? But do you have the Healy Analyze app? The one that has a little wave.
Yeah.
The wave. It's a different app.
Oh, maybe that's probably what I mean. No, I don't have that.
You done? Okay,
Healy
show it.
It's the Healy Advisor. This one.
Oh,
That one. Yes.
yeah. No, I don't. If that's
You have to
another app.
download
I've got
that
the
one.
red- I've got the red and I've got the blue app, but I haven't got that one.
Okay,
So is that the
download
one-
that. You need to download that one.
Would I have that then? Was that given to me?
Well, I pay I was paying a subscription for that one, but the way that he was saying the ones with how it asks how you're feeling, he said that one actually is included. So I think you just got to download that one.
Oh,
So it's called the Healy Advisor. Let me type it down.
Okay, thank you. I'll look for that.
Yeah, just download it. It's a free. I mean, it's a free app. You download it.
Wow.
So
I just
That's
put it in the
brilliant.
chat for you.
yeah.
So you know what it is.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
that particular one used to be able to ask questions about what programs you can run. And I don't know, Mama, when's the last time you asked questions at that? Because I don't know if it was because of the update. I've even put symptoms in there that I used to put before, and it's not coming up with anything.
It's not coming up anymore. I think again. I think I know
FDA.
that. I think again it's FDA.
Yeah.
So they have to be in the compliance. So there's things, before we would type inflammation, and if all this will come, or you type this and it comes. Now you type it, again, it's following up and making sure that they're under the in alignment with FDA.
Yeah.
So
Well, they are still charging me for that subscription. I got charged a few days ago on it. So
I did too. So
yeah.
So I think we literally have to cancel it by self. So because I have the same thing too that you have, and I also got charged too. So if we have it now and it's for everybody, then there's no need, because it doesn't. Yeah, and that's why. Huh?
I'm absolutely blown away by how much we've got.
I know.
To think that I joined at this time, just at this time.
Okay, we have James. We have James and James, I don't know if you have any questions or if any things that you want to share.
Hey everyone, how are you?
Hi, James.
We're fine. Hi, James.
I'm having to do this on my iPad today, so I'm trying to get it all figured out. So just bear with me here. I jumped on a little late, but you were talking about updates and where to do that. Is that something that I can help me with, or should I just go back and run it?
Yes.
Yes, you have to go into your residence, and you have to go under the settings and under the cloud settings, and make sure that they were saying today, make sure that you have a strong internet connection wherever you're at. Otherwise, it'll just keep pausing and pausing and pausing.
Yeah. Mine is looping.
Yeah, and then go on the very bottom and click full synchronization, and that will give you all of the new programs that were just uploaded into the residence.
sorry, Destiny, can you repeat that again? So it's you go to the Healy
Your
residence.
Yeah. And then go onto your settings.
Yes.
And then go under where it says cloud settings.
Yes.
And then scroll down to where it says synchronization. Do full synchronization. And make sure that you have,
Oh, okay. So yeah, mine says last sync was 14 days ago.
Okay.
So you don't have the new programs yet.
Probably not. I mean, it says it does an automatic sync, but this is fine. I'll do a full synchronization. Yes. Actually, I probably have to get my Healy. It's upstairs, so I'll do that.
Oh yeah. You have to put it on first.
And then I heard you. What's that?
Once you do that and you open up your programs, you're going to be amazed with how many new programs you have in there.
Wonderful.
They just updated it. So
good.
So much.
And you mentioned also before the Healy Advisor app, the one with the little wave. Remember we talked last week on mine and as I showed you, everything's grayed out. You can't actually press anything. So do you need it? But you guys were saying you don't have to have a subscription. Is that right?
Before if you didn't have a subscription for the digital nutrition or the pet, et cetera, then you wouldn't be able to open any of them. And so on the first one, if say if you paid for the analysis or for the Healy Wave, whatever, the Healy Advisor, if you're paying for the subscription, then you would have the access to the first box where you can do the search, et cetera. But now they just updated into the system a lot of programs that were in the subscriptions. They grandfathered us onto the residence. So when you update, you'll see all the different programs that are available. So before you came on, I was trying to be really quick so that way we wouldn't take up all the time of what some of the programs are and what they do. So the only one that we weren't clear on was there is a DigiNut something, and we think that it might be the benefits that you get from like walnuts and different kinds of nuts, the different oils and the different vitamins that come from that. So I'm thinking that that's what that is, but that's just a speculation. So we have to get more details on that one. But and then also the one that was very important that we all like to use the most is the amino acids. They've moved that program because they took away some of the frequencies that some of us, we didn't even realize they did that. That one's under vital substances. So not only are you going to get your amino acids, you're also going to get your minerals, your organic support vitamins, organic supports for certain organs in your body, vitamins, and then there's over 70 new frequencies for that. So that's going to be under vital substances.
Wow. Okay.
So
sounds like there's some good updates.
So much, so good.
Yes. So, and Mama O is recording this on YouTube right now. So you can go back because I kind of sounded like one of those, that microchip machine guy, talk like really fast. Yeah.
You did great. Yeah, you did great. Yeah. So that's actually going to help us when we go back to the recorded and that weekly update. And, so with all the information she already gave, things will make a little bit even better sense, as we listen to them. So you take your time to just go back and listen to the update. I don't know if they already posted it, or if not, we check before. Usually they do before the end of the day. So to check it.
James, I added you to our group, and it showed that you were added. There you are. He must have logged in somewhere else. There he is. So James, it showed that I added you to the group. We welcomed you to the group. I don't know if you had a chance to look at any of the updates on there. Did you get to see those at all?
Are you talking about the Telegram?
Yeah.
He was already in a Telegram group.
Not since we last spoke last Wednesday. So I have yet to go on and even get on Telegram. I think the thing was I was trying to get on through the computer, and we did. You informed me that it was through the app. Is that correct?
Yeah. Well, you could do it both ways. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I actually. Right. Yeah, I actually got your name and your information, and then I added you. Okay, so you're there. So if you go onto the group and you scroll back through the history, we welcomed you and welcome. And so you can go through all that history. And then also there's a button, and some of you guys might not know this, but there's a button on Telegram where you can click on our Vibrate Life group at the very top, where the picture is that Mama chose.
Yeah.
You can click on different options on it. There's members, so you'll see how many members are in the group. There's media, okay? And then that has like all of the pictures that we've posted that we've shared on there together. And then you can also click on files. Those will be files that have been shared. And then links, different links of websites, videos, things. So there's a lot of information on there.
Perfect. So
it'll take you time.
I totally, now I get it. Now I didn't see this before. All I saw was it was your profile that said you've added me to the group. So I actually had to go and click on the picture of the galaxy, and then I had to go down to Vibrate Life. So now I'm on the group. Now I can scroll up and see everything.
Yay!
I'm usually a techie person, but for whatever reason, I don't know.
You know what? It took me a while to figure stuff out. I had to click around because when Telegram was new for me too, I'm like, I don't know how this works. So I just had to click around and kind of figure it out.
Another thing that really good is once in a while, look at, the Tech Tuesday. If you look at what Ken Close, what he does, he takes time to show you this, like what she was talking about. Ken took time to show it. And one time he would say, he want to give you a little gift, then you say, go click this, go do this. So once in a while, just check out the Tech Tuesday.
Yeah,
yes,
right there.
Once in a while, check it, because sometimes while he's teaching, he will give you this one nugget that really, really, really good. So I like his teaching, because even when you think, because of his very his technological background, and he knows a lot of stuff, so he can give us a way to get the things faster. So I like once in a while to listen to, even if I don't need to, but I say, okay, is there anything that he said?
There's a lot of good information. People are asking questions all the time, especially on the technical side. Sometimes people get a little frustrated because they don't know how to make things work. So if you go on Tuesday, people are asking questions, and a lot of times people are asking questions that we're asking. So you'll get the answer on there, and it should be recorded. You might be able to go back to it until the next Tuesday, like Mama was saying earlier. So
so if it says that the Tech Tuesday, the one I'm looking at is just a Zoom meeting invitation. Is there a site that
no, they post it after they finish. So what they did yesterday should have been, they do a recording. So what they did yesterday should have been recorded already. If this is not posted, you see, you just look down, it says recorded Tech Tuesday. And it usually has really good tips, for us. So,
that particular one, the link that you're looking at, James, that one you can't actually go back and watch. But if you do this, most people who don't know this yet, or actually Mom is the one who told me initially, if you go to Team USA, that's where they give those updates. So if you go on there, it'll give the recording.
I think I scrolled down and saw that. It saw that Team Healy, and then you can Healy USA Corp update. Is that it?
No, I'm going to put it in our group right now. The recorded version of this one. Here it is. This is yesterday's recording.
Okay, so
the one that was on there before was just from was when you were live, and then this one they posted today on Team USA, so that we can go back and watch the recording.
Okay, you just put that in the group right now?
Yeah, just now.
Zoom.
That's recording from this last Tuesday, yesterday.
Oh, perfect.
But also, James, are you also in the Team USA?
Am I in Team USA?
I am.
In the Telegram?
Yes.
I don't believe so.
Okay, so Destiny sent him that access so he can get in.
Okay, I'm going to send it right now. Okay, so you guys go ahead and carry on. I'm going to find it right now. I'm going to give it to you, the link, so you can add. Let's see.
Yeah, anybody who's not there, that's a critical. Yes.
Actually, I'm on that, but I appreciate you talking about that. You can go on catch up, because in UK it would be about 1 a.m, I think.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not probably going to be able to do it live.
Yeah, they record it. They record it. They record it. Then they re-record on. They record on top of it the next Wednesday. So you have from that Wednesday to the next, to before 10 o'clock the other Wednesday to watch it again. So you have like really like 7 days or so to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So did you see it in the chat there, James?
No, I do see it, and what I find is, and this has been happening. If I select it and pull it up, it pulls up a web page, and I'm not able to. It says view in Telegram, but it doesn't allow me to continue. Give me one moment here. It may be a privacy blocker. Let's see.
Yeah, maybe.
Let me turn
it has to be okay.
Okay. Actually,
I see what you're talking about.
He just probably did not, because James, I sent it to you March 24th. I sent actually March 10th. I sent it to you after you immediately finish register. So you see Vibrate Life, then the USA. All you need to do is click on that tab. Did you send it straight to him?
oh, there it is. You know what?
Okay, good.
Yeah. So you sent me this.
I sent So all you need to do is click yes.
Okay,
click it. See, I sent all of them to you.
There we go. Okay, so now I can view it in Telegram.
Yes.
And there we go. So now I'm seeing it in Telegram. I can join. So I'm joining this. Good. I'm joining it right now.
That's right. Sorry.
Okay. Once I'm shown the way, it's like hit the gas pedal and we're done.
I love it. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right.
And then another one that's good to join too is the Genius one, Frequency Genius.
Yeah, Frequency Genius is good too.
Comment.
Frequent Genius, they send notes, but you can comment on the two. You can comment. You can comment in ours, but you just can't comment in any of those. That's for information purposes. Frequency Genius, yes, sent information. Sent a lot of. That's Tammy. That's Tammy's group.
Yeah, and I'm actually on there right now. And it's not, what's interesting about this is they've turned off the link where you can share it. That's interesting, the channel.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure why.
Or maybe she doesn't want any more invite
people. Okay.
Yeah.
She might have made it private just for her group now.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So we'll share anyways to our group since we have access to it. So
would you say that the main groups that you is your group, right? That Vibrate Life, and then Team Healy.
That's our group. That's our look. Yeah, that's all our group.
That's our inner circle, right?
Yes, our inner circle.
Yeah, the circle of trust.
We can ask, we can talk, we can complain, we can do anything in our group and learn and listen. And then also another thing we talked about is being able to, if you see something, just like Julie, if you see what Julie posted on grounding, if you find something that is really encouraging, you post it for us, and so that is just to build each other's up and help us as we navigate together.
Yeah, we talked about that. We talked about that last week when we were on the call about grounding and everything. So I'm so glad Julie shared that, because I've been out in the backyard barefoot almost every day.
Oh, good.
We were talking about a little bit about our experience with it, because we talked about we were going to do it this week. So can you share? I mean, because I know we only have a couple minutes. Can you share a little bit about what you experienced in doing that? You walking around in your backyard.
I just. I first learned about grounding. Mama, you would know this. I learned it from Taylor Remington.
Oh yeah.
Taylor. Yeah. So when it was a year ago, and he was doing he was like, maybe he was going to Big Bear or Mammoth or something. I was in Mammoth and he was in Big Bear on vacation.
Yeah.
He was doing his meditation practice class, and he was outside, and it was pre-recorded, but he was walking slowly and grounding, and I remember it. So when Julie brought it up, I said, "Oh yeah, I haven't stepped out into this yet." So I think what it is I started to just walk barefoot and be more conscious of it, and really try to feel the earth under me and feel the ground and slow down and really just connect with it. I did use it with the coherence program. I think that's what we talked about last week. And I think I need to use it a few more times to really tune in. But I'm making it a point to just walk barefoot. Now, normally I'll just put shoes on and walk around, but I've started to just walk barefoot consciously more often. And I like it. I mean, in fact, I've talked to my wife. It's like, and since we live close, a couple miles from the beach, we should go down and walk in the sand and just start to do that. I'm gonna start. Next time we get on a call, I'll see if I have something to share.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. So I'll pay attention to it more because I need to run the Healy, I think, while I'm doing it as well. Well, I guess I don't have to, but I'll probably I'll go do some grounding and then do a program and see if I notice anything. You know what I've noticed lately though? I've noticed that, and this may not have one thing to do with the other, but I've noticed I've been feeling the straps or the electrical frequency much stronger. Could be just the programs that it's suggesting that I run. And I think you guys remember, ladies, that you remember that last week I said that I had pulled up the app to turn it up to normal, right? Did Mama, is she aware of that as well?
No, I don't know.
The Healy Advisor app, if you look here and you go to if you go, okay, so you know the Healy, this one here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you go down to the settings here, okay, and then you select, let's see here, I think you click on, yep, it's right here. You select Healy configuration, which is right here. You see this? Select this. And then when you scroll down, it says at the bottom there, what's it say?
Search. Oh, high current. You have it on high current.
Yeah, you have, yes, mine's on low.
Yeah, but the description says the high current is, you select low current for sensitive skin and a high current level for normal skin. And anyway, so I did notice that I've been, if I do some programs at 100%, sometimes when it's changing frequencies, it can zap me a little bit. And or maybe it'll do a pulse, and I think one of the programs is on sleep programs, it's relaxed, and so I'll hear it, like I'll feel it pulsing. I'm like, this isn't really relaxing me.
No. And
but I know that it's working.
Yeah, I think that one of the things that they mentioned today, but they always say is that just because you don't feel it does not mean it does not. The feeling is just for your own. Oh my God, it's working. But he just says, "How are you doing?" My Healy just says, "It's time to run your Healy. How are you doing?" Okay. So anyway, but especially when you want to go, so even sometimes I move it to 40 because I want to feel it. I'm this kind of feeling person too. But if it's something that you want to relax, make sure that it's either on the 15 or the maximum 20, so you don't feel anything. So because your body becomes sensitive more sensitive when you're trying to relax. So
that's good to know. You're saying you're running it at 15 or 20? Yeah.
So when
maybe it's just a guy thing. I don't know. I'm cranking it up to 100 on every program.
Wow.
That's
I don't do that.
Maybe I need to. I'm not told. I'm like, if you don't feel it, just turn it up. I'm thinking.
No, you don't need to. I mean, I have moved it up to 40, 45, and if you pay attention sometimes, I mean, some people say, you may not be that sensitive, but if I do 40 and then my two hands they react differently. If I go 40, this one's like, oh yeah, I'm feeling it. This one's like, what's going on? I don't feel anything, So it's like, this one is like, ooh, and this one is like, what's going on? I don't feel anything. So both my hands don't react the same. Right now, I have on 40 and I'm feeling boo here. And this one's like, what's going on? Who's around? Things like that. So so it's just a sensitivity. Sometimes even one part of your body is more sensitive than the other.
Sure.
But don't the 100. take it to 100. If you're comfortable, maybe like 60 would be like, I would say really high. So maybe leave it on
yeah, and 100 for me anyway. Maybe it's my tolerance. It's not uncomfortable. I just I can feel the current, and I can feel the changes in the delivery of the frequency, which is fascinating to me because as it's changing, the pulsation of it and the timing of it comes through differently.
Oh wow!
Sometimes I'll feel it on my wrist, and I'll feel it in my fingers, and when it's pulsing, it doesn't move it, but I can feel it flowing.
Okay.
But then I think what I've been doing is I've been consistently turning it down to about 85 and 90.
Okay.
When I've on certain programs. But since you're saying, I don't need to feel it, then that's fine. I'll drop it to when I'm not feeling it.
But I see, but you have, since you already felt it and see, huh?
It's a matter of preference,
That's what it's going to come. It's like, if that's what you prefer, because like what you're saying, you're actually analyzing the way you're feeling it, because you say, okay, you know what I'm saying? So that's really, your space, and that's really how you want it. So I don't think it's I don't think it's doing any damage, so since it helps you to be able to say, okay, I'm feeling this way, blah, 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 I'm doing, something like that. So it's actually a learning tools for you as it's going in, it's going in, but not only it, but the sensation, the different sensation you're experiencing is good, yeah.
Well, no, what you said earlier, I think is key. And that is if I'm running the Relax program, I should be relaxing. It shouldn't,
You shouldn't feel anything. You should be like, yes.
It should be irritating me, right? So I agree with you. I think that just, whatever is comfortable in my space is what and that's good, because moving forward, as I work with other people doing this, sharing it with them, from the business side, I've got my neighbor who I want to bring into this, and she needs a lot of, she's going to need this stuff.
You should invite her to our group too. If anybody, I heard somebody sharing on one of the updates, there was a guy, I don't know who he was, he just chipped in today. He said that he has been able to sign up over 200 and something people, and his strategy is this: here, check this out. Here, check this out. Like, he didn't even say anything. You got to check this out, and then they try it. And they're like amazed by it. And then also he said, by bringing them into the group, like what we're doing here, they get to hear all the testimonies of how it's working. And then people are like, I want more information. How do I get more information? So I'm thinking, I have people that I've been talking to, and I'm just going to be like, come check out our group if you have time. And then, or share our YouTube link. If people can't watch it at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, maybe later when they're about ready to go to sleep, or maybe they have time in the morning, that might be beneficial for the business side too. So I haven't done that yet.
And I think, I know we've talked, I've gotten your emails, so I'm just going to have to, after we get off this call, we'll just have to set up a separate call. I want to hear about the business stuff and the business side. So I don't even know how to explore that yet, but I'm eager, because I've got people that I can introduce this to and immediately get them to sign up and buy it. So I'm really,
well, let's talk. Well, do you want to wait as we or do we go into new one? Do you have time, James, or should we do that another time?
Let me text you, and we can set up a time, because
okay, wonderful.
I've got to get my daughter after this, and my computer's about to die. So
wonderful. Okay, cool.
Well, this was such an awesome time. Thank you for everybody taking their time and sharing what they had to share. I learned a lot. It was awesome. I always learn so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's been amazing.
Yes, wonderful. It's good I didn't ask Yvette if you had something to say. I
would just want to add that last week after the session, and we promised to try it out, I did go out to the garden in the back, and because of I didn't want the bands to get wet, I used the protection program on the resonance.
Okay.
So, and I walked barefoot in and wet the plants and walked about and so. And afterwards I felt as though something had lifted off of me.
Wow.
Oh, yay.
Yes, I felt free, changed. So I've been trying to go outside periodically, you know, but the rains have come, so it's not as easy now, but I'm going to try to do it more often.
Amen. Thank you for sharing that. That's really encouraging.
Really, that's wonderful.
That's wonderful.
Yay!
And I've just a quickie. I've been using my grounding mat every evening, all evening. So I'm a bit like you, Destiny. My feet feel funny when they're not. I haven't got my slippers on or my socks or whatever.
Yeah.
But every evening I've been using, you know, if I'm on my computer or reading or whatever. So all of this program now, I've had my feet on this grounding mat.
Oh wow!
And I feel like I feel more refreshed. On the whole, I'm sleeping a lot better because I've had this grounding mat for a while, but I haven't really been using it. So it's encouraged me to get it out.
Yay.
And you know, because I would feel sensitive to the electromagnetic field. I knew I was sensitive. I've known for a long time, and so yeah, I just feel it so works well with the Healy. Definitely.
Awesome.
It's definitely complements, I think.
Yes, I think so too.
Amen.
Yeah.
All right, my dears.
Do you know anywhere that ships internationally the grounding mat?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, check because I actually have, when I went, they have like PayPal, and usually when they're receiving PayPal, which means it can go to different places. So you want to check what she posted to the one I read today.
Check.
Yvette, did you get on you're on our Telegram group?
Yes, she is.
I think I've seen you on there.
Yes, she is. Yes,
she just posted some stuff today.
So check it and then check. Go ahead.
The one I saw said posting anywhere to the US. The postage was I think $6 or $8 anywhere to the US.
It's like $8.10 or
something like that. Yes.
Yeah.
So anywhere in the US. So but I look at it again and see if it, you know.
Yeah, it's $49 plus that.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah. Well, my beloved, I thank you so very much. This has been very, very, very insightful and wonderful to see your faces. I'm glad to be back to, you know, hey, let's get this. Let's for those of you who are in for business like I am in and Destiny is, and you know, James, let's
Julie's expressed an interest too.
I'm coming around to it.
Yeah.
I'm coming around to it. I want to know more. I'm not saying I'm doing it today, but
I hear you. Yeah, you know, as you use it, the whole thing is use it and share. Remember, Mr. Peterson, what he said: use, share, use, share. Yeah. It's not something. Don't use it and share it. Use it and share it. And then the good thing about this promotion is it helps you so that you have access to have more, so that you can send it if somebody say they want to experience it. But what she said before, that's how I got people before, was like, check this out and call me. And you know, so which I'm going to do again. I'm going to start this week now that I'm coming down with the tree, my travel. So it's like, check this out and let them, that one that has that the blood one, and the one just had a little video. Just send it, and people check it. I have it if they want to come experience it. If you have an extra one that you can send out for them to experience it, but sometimes people who know about frequency, they will run with it, because to know what this is capable of, many people just run with it.
I think there's plenty of people out there that are just ready to go.
Yes, so just need to know. So let's talk, let's get that. Even if we need, guys, even if you want me to put like just a little verbiage, like a little invite verbiage, then you can put what your own personal touch. I can put it there, and whoever want to have it, say, hey, if you want to send to a friend to check it out, there's so many videos I can post out there, so you can choose from, be able to send it, shoot it out here, shoot it there. Anyway,
this video, this is going to be on the YouTube channel. So because I missed the beginning, and I think you might have mentioned the promotion.
Yes, it was, yes, everything's recorded, so.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to go back and watch that because I'm not aware of the promotion right now.
Yeah, there's really like double promotion going on because
But
you're still able to upgrade with that amount. You're still able to upgrade and get your upgrade, like if you purchase with, let's say Holistic Health and you want to upgrade, you still have that opportunity to upgrade.
Okay.
So, and the price is still this, the promotional price still have not changed.
Okay,
so
good.
we still have that promotion that started since was it for the April one? It's still going. So for me, I see it's like a double promotion going. The one they put in now is like you can bring 3 people and you get another one. Okay, so which is if you bring 3 people, you get one Holistic Health.
All right, listen, I'll text you. We'll set up maybe another call.
Okay, so perfect.
You can inform me. I'm gonna run, guys. Great to.
Okay, thank you so much.
You guys have a wonderful day.
Bye, bye, everyone. Bye.
Thank you,
Thank
Destiny.
you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Thanks.
Okay.